What's going on, guys? I'm out here at the third mansion in 4 days. The first 3 days I had 3 hours of sleep a night. The fourth night I actually got a good amount of sleep, maybe 6-7 hours. And then tonight I was gonna go to bed about an hour ago at 5 a.m. And you know what? After that, after seeing all that, I couldn't go to bed. So I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter. So let me give you a little tour of how cool this place is. Look at that view out there. Alright, so this was my guest room for tonight. And the mirror. Check out these doors. Aren't these doors dope? Like, these doors are hella dope. We got an elevator in the house. Are you kidding me? A fucking elevator.
I'm living in a house with a fucking elevator.
Like I think it's at the first floor right now, so I can't even open it. And I'm not trying to press no buttons because it's an elevator in a fucking house.
2,000 years later.
Man, this house is so big, I'm just out of breath from going everywhere. It takes forever to walk everywhere. You got nice ass kitchen. So this is a refrigerator, or I mean a freezer. Look how clean that looks. Dope. Look at this. Just look at it. How sick is that? How sick is this view? What's going on? So this is the outside pool. Look at that infinity pool. Look at that. How fucking sick is that? And so when I was driving up here, I remember Chris saying a long time ago that he lived in the richest zip code in Arizona. And I figured it was a nice house. And when I drove to the zip code, as we were driving here, the Uber driver was driving me here, and it was just crazy because I was looking at all these different houses, and I'm like, I'm just looking out my window like, holy shit, there's another house, there's another house, there's just mansions everywhere. The architecture out here is amazing, and all these different houses everywhere. And then I'm like, we're driving to the end of the road right here. We're driving up this hill, and I'm like, man, you know what would be really cool? Like, a really cool goal would be to have one of the houses on the hills. Like, these houses are nice, but you gotta go big, right? Go big or go home. Well, guess what? This house is the last house on the road. He's got the last house on the road. And check out this infinity pool. Like, how cool is this shit right now? You got like some fucking sort of waterfall right there. I don't even know. Like, holy shit. What's going on? So there are so many rooms in this house and so many different places to go that I'm not going to go through them all for you. There's a garage downstairs with like just straight out of the movie type of thing. Like, it's got like a gas pump, like an old style gas pump. It's got a Rolls Royce and a Camaro in there right now. And what else? So much cool stuff here, but everyone else is still asleep, so I'm not just trying to walk around and just peep through everything. So I just wanted to shoot a few things. This has been an amazing experience, and it's crazy because all this stuff, I'd say 99% of it I'll envision before I came here, and now I just got to reset the vision, which I did last night, and I came up with some new goals and some new plans. But it's like, shit, we started at the bottom, now we're here. We haven't made it yet, but I'm getting closer and closer as every day goes by. So hope you're smiling, hope you're having a great day no matter what adversity you're facing. Something like this could happen at any moment, and you never know, but you have to be ready to take the opportunity. When I started my Shopify course and I quit my job, I thought it was a scam. There's no way you can make money online. But so I thought it was a scam, but it was only gonna take 2 hours to set up my store, so I did it. I set up a store, I set up an ad, I did it. And after 2 hours, and I went to work the next day and I made a sale. And right at that moment, I knew in my head, I knew it. I can make this work. this is real. It's not a scam. Let's fucking go. And if I wanted to quit that day, I know that I would not be at a mansion, right? I would not be at Chris Records' house right now. There's no way. And there's no way. I would have, yeah, you can do Shopify part-time with your job. Like, it's easy. It doesn't take much time. You can do it part-time. But if you have a plan B in mind, plan A is not going to work. Now, I know that I'm not saying plan B is almost like a loaded word. But like, even if my plan A fails, it's still plan A, but it's like A.1. I don't know how to say it. It's A1 steak sauce. But you just gotta go. You, like, no fear. Or actually, you will have fear. I have fear all the time. I get scared all the fucking time. But you know what I do is I go in the direction of my fear, because that's how I level up and that's how I get better. Because if I'm staying comfortable and I don't get fearful, then I'm not advancing. If you go back to my very first video I made on YouTube, like, if you've known me for a while, you know I don't do social media. Like, I never did social media. The only times I did it is when I'd go courtside, when I'd went at basketball games, when I go to the playoff games for the Seahawks, and those were the only times I post, because I never got social media. I'd never been into it. But now that I see its potential and what it offers, I completely learned from ground level, and I still don't know very much, but you just got to go. Like, I don't even know what I was saying, what my point was, but pulling all-nighters can do that to you sometimes. But you know what? I'm still making a video. Oh yes, what I was going to say is, if you go back to my very first video, if you listen to my voice closely, like, if you know me, you could probably tell, but my voice was shaking in that video. Like, I was trying to be confident, but that was my very first video I posted, and I was like hella nervous, because you're putting yourself out there for people to judge. And in the first video I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And then I got such positive responses after that. I don't give a shit. Like, I just post, and whether it goes viral and 99% of the people that watch it hate it, and it just goes, I'm not worried. Like, I know who my friends are. I thank you for watching, if you're watching, and I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. It doesn't really matter. Like, don't worry about what people are gonna think. Like, if you're sitting in your house right now and you got a low bank account and you don't know what to do, like, the people that were judging you, that you're afraid of judging you, aren't you're stuck at your house right now. Like you just have to go. Like, that's what I realized. Like, drug court taught me that. And like, I knew that in drug court, like, I remember even my mom and dad, like, sometimes they try to give me advice about it, and I just wouldn't even take it, because they didn't know what I was going through, and no one knows what you're going through except you. And I knew that in drug court, if I messed up, no matter whose advice I took, if I messed up, I'm the one sitting in jail, and I'm the one sitting in a cell, and there's no one there next to me. So I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I have to do to stay out of jail, and that's what I've done, and I'm gonna continue doing that. But that's another story. But I just want to make this video. Just follow your dreams. It's just do whatever you want to do, and it's crazy. You can make it a reality. You can make it a reality.